Welcome to Small Steps. My name's Seth Potts, and I want to show you how to find, format, and remove duplicates in your data. So a lot of times we get data in, whether we pull from a query or someone passes it along to you, and you'll notice sometimes there's duplicate information. Now sometimes that is by design. It could be something that's good, and you're looking for those duplicates. Sometimes it's dirty data where you're just needing to identify those and either remove them or get a better understanding of why there were duplicates. So in this example that I have, I just pulled some quick numbers here. I've got a column for case numbers, a report date, and in this one I did an arrest ID. So this data is something I could pull. It could have more columns in it, maybe, but in this I know that there are no duplicates in that arrest ID. So I can kind of multitask with this and see just from this list. I can honestly scroll to the bottom and see that there's 919 arrests in this time period I've pulled. However, I do have some that might have duplicate case numbers. There could be a case where multiple people were arrested, so I have these two separate arrest IDs. So if I have this large list, one thing I could do, and sometimes even a shorter list is a lot easier to just identify and highlight, but just to show the ease that you can find duplicate items, what we're going to do here is this is the column that's going to have these duplicate items. So I'm going to highlight that A column, and if you go up to the top on your home tab and you go over, there's an option for conditional formatting. What we're going to do is from this top choice here, we're going to go all the way down to duplicate values. Now it pops up this box. There's multiple things we could do with this. So we're looking for duplicates. There's also an option for unique, and it defaults here to a light red background with dark text. So just see what that looks like for the unique, because most of these are. You can see what that formatting looks like there, but we're going to look for duplicate items. So we're just going to leave this as the light red with the dark red text, but you can get in here and you can custom format pretty much anything you really want to do with it. So for this, we're just going to leave it on the default. So click OK. Now with 900 lines here, I could start going down, and you can see when they start popping up in a row, all these duplicate items are highlighted. Well, with 900 items, that might not do me any good. If you have a short list, that might be great. You found the one duplicate or the few duplicates you're looking for. So in this case, I want to take a better look. Say I don't want to scroll down through 900 lines and see how many there are. Once you highlight those and format them like that, there's a couple extra options here. You can choose by the drop down. You can sort by that color. Now if you do that, it's going to pull all of those up to the top. When I kind of scroll down here, you can see the rest are underneath that. Another option is if you're just wanting to filter through, you don't need the rest of those down there. You can come here and filter by color, and that pops up as an option on here because it's this kind of automatically recognizes the different formats that are in there. You can see the font color, it has those as well. So if you wanted to just filter everything else out but how you highlight these duplicates, you can click on that as well, and you see when you scroll down, the rest of those are gone. Now if you come to the situation where you are wanting to get rid of the duplicates, say at this point you're not interested anymore in these other columns, you're really just wanting to get a good count of the unique cases. And so in this case, as opposed to looking at individual arrests, let's say that I wanted to look here at how many just cases ended in an arrest of some sort, whether that be one or two. I can take this list here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that conditional formatting. So we're back to all of my items here. Let's say I want to get rid of them. So what I can do, I'll highlight that there, but you're going to go up to your data tab, and once you click on that, you're going to go over to the data tools, and there's an option for remove duplicates, and it'll pop open this box right here. So the options it's asking about here is expand the selection. So since I'm wanting to include all of my columns, and when I delete something, I want it to be for everything in those rows and not just that one column. I want everything to be incorporated. I would expand the selection. Otherwise, I can continue with the current selection, which would just be that. So I'm going to click the remove duplicates. The next portion here, this is where you make your choice. So that last choice, it's highlighted every column, so everything all my data that I have here. So from this, it's saying what columns are those duplicates in. Now I could be looking for duplicates in multiple columns. I could say that it's not just one column looking for duplicates. I want to see where there's duplicate items both in the case number and the report date, or whatever other columns I might have. So you can select as many as you want. So if the more complex your data is, maybe there's multiple items that you are wanting to look for to delete, and it's not just one column. It could be more than that. So in this, I just want it to be the case number. That's the only column that I'm looking for those duplicates in. The rest I don't care about. So you make your selection here, and also make sure you have this checked if you do have your data headers included here, like I do. So I have that all selected. I have case number selected, and I click OK. And it's gone ahead and remove those, and it tells you how many there were. So there were 35 duplicate values found and removed, and there's 885 unique values remaining. If you found this tutorial helpful and would like to see more, click like and subscribe. The next video coming up is going to be over finding all blank cells in a range and how to make bulk changes to those.